Abercrombie Fitch came to Duke University's campus to recruit, and I was honestly looking for marketing jobs and jobs in finance, but was attracted to the energy at the Abercrombie Fitch table. After speaking to the recruiter and finding out really about how fast the company was growing and all the responsibilities of being a merchant, I really realized that merchandising was the perfect job for me.
Merchandising at Abercrombie is extremely entrepreneurial. You get the opportunity to run your own business and take your product category from flat sketch to finished product.
A lot of people describe the merchant role as like a hub, where the merchant's kind of the center and they deal with all the separate aspects of the business.
Every day we're challenged to problem solve and figure out these complicated million-dollar problems.
As a young person coming into business, Abercrombie is one of the best places you can go because from the moment you step in the door, your opinion matters.
Because of the ownership involved in merchandising, we're going to ask you to take on a lot more responsibility than you might find elsewhere.
As a 24-year-old, I'm running $160 million,
$170 million,
$120 million,
$150 million business, and within my first year, I've been given the opportunity to manage.
Coming from college, it's a really easy transition. You have people your age, dynamic people from all over the country, which is wonderful. It's just a really unique environment to grow and start learning in.
You're surrounded by smart, talented people that have that drive, have that capability to take the business to the next level, and really, we are all there supporting each other.
Abercrombie & Fitch's corporate training program is an intense 5-week program where you become immersed in every aspect of merchandising.
You're exposed over the 5 weeks to a million different things, from the day-to-day operations to what Abercrombie really is, what our brands are, who the people are, and the people that run the business.
It's a combination of interactive classroom experience where you're really learning from the experts in the business, as well as on-the-job training where you're getting in there and starting to do the work that you'll do as an assistant merchant. And finally, we wrap it up with a real-life portion where you're delivering graphic t-shirts to the stores during the training program, seeing which ones sell at the end, and the best-selling t-shirts are in our stores that next season.
At the end of the 5 weeks, I felt completely prepared to start the role of a merchant and hit the ground running.
We have 5 very strong brands. The first and our flagship brand, Abercrombie & Fitch, which of course was founded in 1892 by David Abercrombie and Ezra Fitch in New York, and has had a long history of being authentic, quality sportsman apparel. That evolved over the years, and especially when Mike came in 1992, and really took the brand towards a youthful direction, updated it, made it more current, and it's really taken off from there. In 1998, we began work on the Abercrombie brand. It's the aspirational brand targeted towards high school students, which is really a takedown of the adults brand, and we believe that the kid just wants to be like his older brother or his older sister. So we try to have the same great quality, same authenticity, and classic casual apparel. In 1999, we began work on the Hollister brand, which is really the fantasy of Southern California. We've created that story and that same sense of heritage with the story of J.M. Hollister, and he started the company in 1922, and that gives us a heritage and a handwriting and a sense of history to work from. In 2004, we started working on the Rule brand, which picks up after the kid has graduated from college. Rule has a great downtown Greenwich Village attitude. We really believe that after you graduate from college, you're still interested in casual sportswear, but we really focus on more elevated product and real vintage apparel. In 2008, we opened Gilly Hicks, which is a Sydney, Australia-based lingerie and at-home store. We appeal towards the same core customer that we do in each of our brands. Gilly is really the cheeky cousin of Abercrombie & Fitch, and we really believe represents American sex.
I think we're fortunate that we've built 5 of the most amazing brands in retail, and we can really use that to our advantage by looking at things cross-branded and really focusing in on product categories, nailing the trends, getting the product right, and driving the business to new levels.
This is one of the fastest growing retail companies, if not total companies, in the country.
We stay so close to the trend, which is what makes us so successful, but we change a lot at the last minute, whether it's to get into a trend or out of a trend, to maximize our business.
We rely on people right out of college, closest to the target customer, and they're just involved in just the most energetic and dynamic age group that's out there.
Something we're very proud of at Abercrombie & Fitch has been our ability to strategically position our brands for long-term growth and sustainability.
Today we're at a great point in the company because we have a lot of growth both domestically and internationally.
We've seen success in Canada, we've seen success in London, and now taking our brand experience across the globe, opening Tokyo in 2009, Copenhagen as well, and exploring other locations like Paris, Milan, Madrid.
We believe that over the next 10 years, we could actually have more stores internationally than we have domestically.
culture here is extremely important to us. It's an open environment where ideas are heard and shared, and our campus really reflects that. We don't have closed doors, it's a lot of open workspace, scootering from one area of the building to another, even as far as outdoor basketball courts and volleyball and an amazing gym. We want people to be able to live the brand here.
Realistically, the business is one of the most rigorous, demanding businesses out there. In the fashion world, we are the best. And because of that, you're expected to perform at the highest level at all times.
As a merchant, you basically see the product from its conception all the way to when it's sold in stores.
First, we're working with our conceptual design team. We're shopping the markets in order to find the best new thing for A&F.
Once you identify those latest trends, you get to work with your design team to translate those latest trends for the Abercrombie Fitch customer. You'll work with your tech design team to get the fit absolutely perfect and create a tech pack, which you'll send to your vendors.
We work with our international vendor base in order to ensure that our garments get here at the right cost, at the right time, and in the right quality.
Once you perfected your garment with your vendor, you'll be working with your distribution center and your transportation team to get all the product to the stores. Once the product's set in stores, you'll be looking at the sales daily to see what's hot, what's not, what's driving the business, what is exciting to the customer, and we'll be using that information to really analyze what will be hot for the next season. It's a really great way to use both the creative and analytical side of your brand.
This is a demanding place to work. It's a challenging place to work. It's not for everybody. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for people who get rattled easily. If you can't handle the stress, if you can't handle long hours, if you just can't handle people pushing you for superior results all the time, this is not the place for you.
With the amazing growth opportunities that we're experiencing here at Abercrombie & Fitch, with all of our brands over the next 10 years, it's going to provide an amazing, aggressive opportunity for personal career growth.
You have so many people, a huge support system that really wants you to succeed.
I started 12 years ago at Abercrombie & Fitch after graduating from Dartmouth. Now I'm the Senior Vice President of Merchandising, overseeing all female product.
This is some of the most intense work that you'll ever do, but you'll do it in jeans and flip-flops and with some of the brightest minds in the retail industry.
There's huge opportunities in this company, and there's also just daily rewards. Going to the mall, seeing kids wearing the product, seeing people on the street, and just feeling like you're really making an impact.